So welcome back to another My League rebuild here on NBA 2K18, and in today's video going to be doing the no free agency rebuild challenge. Now, if you can't obviously tell what this video is, it is basically I have to rebuild a team. I did decide to do this fantasy draft style just because I think that would be most fair. I feel like I'm going to get the most even team. It's also going to make it the most hard, or most challenging, most difficult. So we're going to do a fantasy draft rebuild, so the team doesn't really matter. I'm going to make my first pick, and then I'm going to let the CPU draft the rest of the team for me. And then basically how it goes is I can re-sign my players in free agency. That's all I can do. I cannot sign any other players at all. Only way I can get new players is by making trades. So this is probably going to be tough. Not sure if I'm going to succeed at this. But real quick before we get into this video, I just want to give a shout out to Tyrone MVP. He has suggested this on a few videos now, and I finally decided to do it. It's a great video idea, so thanks for the video idea, Tyrone. So let's go ahead and randomize a team. Really doesn't matter. My eyes are shut. 3, 2, 1. Toronto Raptors team really doesn't matter. It's a fantasy draft anyways. I don't choose where people pick. I have that randomly. So let's just go next selection. Let's see what pick we're going to get. Oh, boy. Okay, so we are here. I'm not sure what pick this is, but I do see Damian Lillard here, and I do like this because he does have 4 years left on his deal. Who else here? Nikola Jokic is here. How much longer does he have a player option after this year? Or a team option, I mean. Oh, I can't see contracts. So it is 1 year. Embiid's here too. There's a lot of good players here still. You know, I feel like I got Lillard in one of these recently, so I'm going to go with Nikola Jokic just because I know he's going to progress into a stud. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of the draft just so you guys don't think I'm cheating by drafting any other players. So here we go, man. This is probably going to be tough, and I'll see you guys once I have once I go over the team. All right, so this is what the team looks like. Obviously, we do have Nikola Jokic. He's going to be our best player. Going to be pretty much the only reason I took him was so he can progress and be a stud, and he's on a very cheap contract. So let's just check out. Does he have the team option after this year? He does. So that's awesome, just because we're going to get him for 2 years cheap. 2 out of these 3 years are going to be very cheap for Nikola Jokic. We also drafted Chris Bosh. Probably going to trade him, bring Chris Bosh back to Toronto, but he can't play in real life. I'm just going to go ahead and trade him. We drafted James Johnson, which I'm not really a fan of. De'Aaron Fox. I can work with that. I can definitely work with that. Maybe our point guard of the future, depending how he progresses. And the rest of this team, Trey Lyles isn't bad, but the rest of this team just really isn't too great at all. So I do have a few moves to make with this team. Once I make my first trade, you guys will see it. So we are going to go ahead and make this trade with the Atlanta Hawks, sending them Chris Bosh for DeAndre Jordan and Sergio Rodriguez. DeAndre Jordan's not a center I typically trade for or sign a lot, so I don't have a problem really getting him. I know he's one of the easier centers that you can get, but I actually don't, surprisingly enough, I don't get him a lot. So I think I am going to change Nikola Jokic to be our power forward just because this is going to be a deadly front court, and I kind of like Jokic as a power forward just because he can shoot a lot too. He's a very good shooter, so I don't mind. We're doing relatively well. Probably the best front court. Actually, no, because we did a fantasy draft, so it's definitely probably the best front court in the NBA. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and do it around the NBA. You guys are more than welcome to pause at any point you wish. Devin Booker actually still ended up back on the Suns, but it's D'Angelo. I don't know why I thought it was Russell Westbrook. I was like, Jesus Christ. But feel free, Anthony Davis on the Warriors. Feel free to pause at any point in time. KD and Lonzo and Zach LaVine. Jesus, that's a good team. Porzingis and Simmons, I saw that. So feel free to pause at any point. I think, was that? Oh, I thought, okay. I'm losing my mind. I thought that, like, some of these players are just not that good, but you know what? I was reading it totally wrong. So let's see. Let's get back up here to the Raptors. That's us. So DeAndre Jordan, we are allowed to re-sign this offseason, or just, well, re-sign him, not sign him, just because he is on our team. As I said, that is one of the rules. Now let's see what we can get for James Johnson. I know he is on a multi-year contract, which is pretty long, but he also is 30 years old. Probably trade value is as high as he's going to get right now, so he's not making too much money, roughly, around $14 million. So let's just see the offers we can get. Harrison Barnes honestly isn't bad, and I think I'm probably Jay Crowder's here. No, I think I'm gonna take Harrison Barnes. Yeah, Harrison Barnes and a second-round pick for James Johnson, a second-round pick for Harrison Barnes technically. So not too bad. I believe I'm going to leave this the way it is for season number 1. We're probably going to be pretty good just because I think we definitely have the best front court in the NBA. We have a solid small forward in Harrison Barnes and a nice rookie point guard in De'Aaron Fox. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 1. Hopefully we can be a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. So here at the end of season number 1, LeBron James wins the MVP award, puts up 25 points, 8 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1 block. I know the Nets ended up getting the 1 seed in the East. I'm not sure who else was on that team. Lonzo wins Rookie of the Year for the 76ers. Tyreek Evans wins Sixth Man of the Year, so there's another player on the Nets. Drummond wins Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Anderson Most Improved. And Kenny Atkinson, Coach of the 63 and 19 Nets, is your Coach of the Year. Nets were insane, dude. I have no idea who else is on this team with LeBron, but I will show you in a second as soon as we get to the standings. Here we go. Kyle Lowry. Didn't it just say Tyreek would literally won 6th Man of the Year? Like, am I losing my mind? Or, like, okay, I thought it said that. This team's actually really good. I don't know how they got so many good players, but not too shabby ourselves. We had a pretty good year. Nikola Jokic had a double-double, led us in scoring, then Harrison Barnes, then Alec Burks, then DeAndre Jordan, who put up a double-double, De'Aaron Fox, and then Nick Young. So rebounding obviously was not an issue for us, and not too bad at all. Jokic actually led us in assists as well. Him and Fox tied for that. So we won 50 games on the year. Not too bad. Taking on the Cavs in the first round. Not really sure who's on their team, of course, but we sweep them, so it's not a big deal. We're taking on the Celtics now in the Eastern Conference semifinals, and come on. And we win in 5. And here come the 76ers. I believe they have Porzingis and Lonzo Ball. Oh, boy. Not Simulate. Simcast, just Simulate Game. Come on, let's go to the NBA Finals. Come on. Come on. Let me win. No. Do not get embarrassed in our own building. Okay, we're going to win. We won. I feel like they didn't score a point in the final, like, 6 minutes, but whatever. We're taking on the 5-seeded Timberwolves, honestly. Or actually, I don't know why I said honestly. In the NBA Finals, they have Jesus Christ. Gasol and Connolly, so they have 2 Memphis Grizzlies players on this team. They also have Joe Ingles, Lowry Markkanen. I think we're much better than this team. Okay, but we lose game 1. We win game 2. Lose game 3. Win game 4. Win game 5. And we win a championship. Okay, Nikola Jokic, Finals MVP, so not too bad. So the goal has been accomplished already without even, like, having one off-season yet. But you know what? Whatever. It happens. So staff signing. Honestly, Dwayne Casey's won us a championship, so I have no reason to fire him, really. Do we have... I don't think the Raptors have any other team's first-round picks. They don't even have their own first-round pick, so I think I'm going to trade Alec Burks right now. Could I get maybe a top 15 pick for him? I wouldn't mind that. Ooh, Justin Jackson's actually not bad. TJ Warren's there. Jonathan Simmons. Interesting offer. Josh Richardson's here. I'm a big Josh Richardson guy, but making quite a bit of money. So let's just take Justin Jackson in the 2nd round pick. Cool, works for me. I know we got our second round pick. Let's just see who the CPU takes for us at like the 40th overall pick. Guy York. Pass. Okay, so team player options. Jokic obviously coming back. DeAndre Jordan, I need to re-sign, obviously, because he's a huge part of this team. As we just won a championship with him. I'll bring back Rodney Magruder, honestly, up to a 77 overall. Only 26 years old. Cheap option, pretty much. So, Alex Len, I guess I'll give the qualifying offer to. And now, where's DeAndre Jordan? DeAndre Jordan's here. Just please come back. Player option. DeAndre Jordan, welcome back to the team. That's awesome. Who else? Do I have bird rights on anybody else? Tony Parker, $7 million a year. Honestly, to be a backup point guard, like, I wouldn't even mind that. So Tony Parker's back on the team. Okay. Anybody else here that I really want to bring back? Alex Len wants $4 million a year, which really isn't bad at all. Okay, he comes back as well. So we're pretty much just signing just enough players. So we do need, I believe, 14 players. So Quincy Pondexter can come back. And no, Bruno Caboclo is not getting $3 million from me. I'm sorry. Let's just see. Here we are. Quincy Pondexter. So I can re-sign Nick Young, Tarek Black, Shane Larkin, and Sergio Rodriguez. So let's get Nick Young out of the way. Where am I going? He's a small forward, right? Small forward. Nick Young. Nick Young can come back to this team because we did have him. So nope, I renounced the rights on him. I'm an idiot. Nick Young. Nick Young, we are his only offer, and he does accept it. So honestly, the players that we're going to sign or the CPU is going to sign for me are not going to be that good. So I'm just going to let the CPU sign like a bunch of 73 overalls. It really doesn't matter. They're not going to crack the rotation. And I'll see you guys at the start of season number 2. So we are going to go ahead and make this trade with the Philadelphia 76ers, sending them Harrison Barnes and Trey Lyles for Zach LaVine and Justice Winslow. Honestly, we're getting cheaper at the small forward position, and we are addressing a huge need at the shooting guard position. So I also love Zach LaVine. I don't use him too often. And I kind of like how this team's looking right now, just because it is still relatively young, besides DeAndre Jordan. But it seems really good, I'd say. I'd say this team definitely can probably win a second championship. I'd like to improve the bench a little bit, but other than that, I'm fine with the starting lineup. Let's just see contract extensions. So Jokic is going to re-sign. I'm just going to do it right now. Just get it out of the way anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So Jokic just came back, as you saw, which is absolutely awesome. And now, like, Tony Parker, I doubt has any good, like, real trade value. Honestly, probably can't even get an offer for him. Like, I'd like to improve at the backup point guard position, but probably not going to be many offers for a 36-year-old making $7 million a year. Say, okay, actually, there are offers. He actually has 2.5-star trade value, which is Emmanuel Mudiay. Okay. Zach Randolph's there. Emmanuel Mudiay, like, seriously? Patty Mills is here, too, but he's making quite a bit of money. Campaign now. Chris Dunn. Rondo's not bad, but I think I'm going to take Emmanuel Mudiay. I'll give up a first-round pick, too. It doesn't really matter. So that works for me. Emmanuel Mudiay off the bench is not terrible at all. And then, is there any way... Actually, do we have a backup? Yeah, he can play small forward, I believe. Justin Jackson. Yeah, he can be our backup small forward. I'm sorry, I just wasted all your time. So De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, Justice Winslow, Nikola Jokic, DeAndre Jordan off the bench, Mudiay, Alex Len, Roddy Magruder, Justin Jackson, and David Bertans not really getting any minutes. So I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Hopefully we win our second championship with this team. So I have absolutely no words. Nikola Jokic wins the MVP as we go 65-17, first in the East. He puts up 21 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. It's not like he didn't earn it. He definitely earned it. Michael Porter Jr., Rookie of the Year for the Bucks. Tyreke Evans, 6th Man of the Year again. Okay. Second year in a row. I don't know why it said he's starting the starting lineup, but you know what? I don't really care. Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year. Justice Winslow, Most Improved, will take 12 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. He is somebody we move to re-sign this offseason. And Dwayne Casey gets Coach of the Year as we go 65-17. Obviously good enough for first in the Eastern Conference. So, what a season. What a season. We had 6 double-digit scores, which I will definitely take. 2 double-digit rebounders. DeAndre Jordan was a monster. And then I love it when our power forward leads us in assists. Standing 17 games up on the Magic, who have Kyrie Irving and Otto Porter. That's really it, though. And Tim Hardaway, if you want to count him as a good player, but I don't. Lonzo, Buddy Hield, Kevin Durant. Jesus, Harris. Wow. How does this team only win 48 games? It's a really good team, but you know, whatever. 8-2 Wizards in the first round. Let's just, okay, we're gonna. Well, we lost the first 2 games. You know what? I don't really care because we're going to go ahead and sweep the... Okay. We're going to win in 6 again, but we're going to sweep the... Nope. No. Wow. Okay. No. That's not happening. We're not losing. We're not going to lose. We're going to win several championships with this team. There we go. And one more time. Here in Toronto, let's just beat the 76ers because fuck Lonzo Ball. Fuck me, right? We're losing. Come... Really? Alright. Fuck me, right? Okay. Thunder... Oh, and the 76ers win it as Lonzo Ball as your finals MVP. I do not care at all. That sucks. That really sucks. You know what? I thought we were better this year. We had the MVP. It happens, though. It happens. We're going to go on one more year, see if we can win another championship with this team. If not, you know what? It happens. I can only make so good of a team by not having A, a lot of draft picks, and B, not... I totally forgot we even had Zach LaVine. Like, I totally forgot that. Alex Len's a fine backup center. Our cap situation's probably fucked. But, draft, we have no picks, I believe, so let's just go to rookie signings. And, okay, we had a 29th pick. I'll bring in Kevin Green out of South Plains College. I doubt this is even a real person, but whatever, who really cares? De'Aaron Fox coming back, same with Justin Jackson. I don't know why I wouldn't bring him back. He was our backup small forward, and he wasn't too bad. So, Bertans, no. Mudiay and Winslow, definitely yes. So I do want to bring back Mudiay, like, number 1. Where is he? Emmanuel Mudiay, or I don't know why I said Mudiay. I meant Justice Winslow number 1, but let's just give him that offer. And then where's Mudiay? Emmanuel Mudiay, give $13 million a year. It's not bad. Justice Winslow, Emmanuel Mudiay, welcome back to the team, both of you. It's cool. We got our main guys back. That's all that really matters to me. I might try to look and trade Winslow just to see if we can improve at the small forward position at all. Do we have bird rights to any other players? We do. Magruder, Minimum, Pondexter, and David Lee. So. Doesn't matter to me too much if these guys come back. Honestly, it's just kind of all scraps on this team. And then I'm just going to let the CPU sign a bunch of scrap players for me. And I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. Let's see. You're going to give me Patty Mills. Okay, this is going to go through. And I will give you 2 firsts. No, not that. 2 firsts. Cool. Jonathan Isaac, welcome to the team. In my eyes, he probably is a little bit of an improvement over Justice Winslow just because he has that length. And I don't know. I kind of like Jonathan Isaac in real life anyways. So this team is solid. De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, Jonathan Isaac, Nikola Jokic, and DeAndre Jordan. Again, still trying to get players that I don't normally get. I kind of like spicing up the rebuild a little bit. So, especially with no free agency, it's kind of tough. So, that's the rotation. I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3. Hopefully, we can win a second championship with this team. So Russell Westbrook has an absolutely amazing season. Averages 28 points, 8 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 2 steals, half a block. Wins the MVP award. Zion Williamson wins Rookie of the Year. He always seems to win Rookie of the Year. Like with the 2018 draft class, like sometimes it'll change up. Like Michael Porter Jr., sometimes Mohamed Bamba, sometimes occasionally, or not DeAndre Ayton. Who am I looking for? Marvin Bagley. Excuse me. It seems to always be Zion in this 2019 draft class. I don't know why I made that such a valid point, but Nicholas Batum, 6th Man of the Year. Rudy Gobert, Defensive Player of the Year on the Celtics. I would love if Rudy Gobert was on the Celtics in real life. Wade Baldwin, Most Improved. Dwayne Casey, 2nd year in a row, Coach of the Year. We go 55-27, Not as good as last year, but we're still first in the East, and that really is all that matters to me. And winning championships, of course. But Nikola Jokic led us in scoring, put up another double-double, then Zach LaVine, De'Aaron Fox, DeAndre Jordan, Jonathan Isaac, Alex Len. Rebounds was Jordan and then Jokic and then Len, and assists was Fox, Jokic, and then Moutier. All right, standings on the year, excuse me. We were 1 game ahead of the 76ers, who are sick. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't start Barnes at the 4. Or actually, don't. Trey Lyle's still pretty good. They have Wendell Carter. Gee, how is he a 24th pick? That makes no sense. Okay, whatever. We're taking on the Bulls in the first round. We should sweep them. And we win in 5. Okay. Here come the Hawks. Big bad Atlanta Hawks. Okay. We just showed you this 76er team. They're very, very good, but come on. We're better. We definitely have more depth than them. Actually, we probably don't. That's false. But we're not going to go to... Okay, we're going to go to 7 games. Come on. We're not blowing 3-1 leads. Yes, we won. We won. Thank God. I showed you the Rockets team. Did I show you the Rockets team? No, they just have Russell Westbrook. I know that. Oh. Okay, Westbrook. Oh, they have Tatum, Capella. Oh, my God, this team's really good. Okay. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We'll lose game 3. Win game 4. Lose game 5. Ah. That sucked. That sucks, but you know what happens? Westbrook is just too good at some point. So we do win a championship with this team. Honestly, I thought we won the championship when the team was the worst. When it, like, I don't even know. So Nikola Jokic, DeAndre Jordan, De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine, Jonathan Isaac. Again, trying to get players that I don't normally get. Because at the end of the day, doing the rebuilds over and over, getting the same players, it's kind of boring. So I'd like to spice it up a little bit. So let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys were fine with the fantasy draft. I might do one at some point maybe with just a regular team, like maybe the Nets or like the Bulls, a team that just absolutely blows, that make it even harder. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.